Hi guys, today I want to show you this. These, for those of you who do not know, these are the seeds to the moringa. We're going to be planting some of these. Now we've got a bunch of these already planted, but I've still got all these seeds. So what we're going to do is, in this field here, this section of the field, we're going to plant these moringa. And just to give you an example, that's where the food forest is in the swale. So, this section of the property is getting some of the water benefit from the swale. That's why, as you see, it's very green, but you also see it's got a very big wave. What we're going to do is, I made the mistake, I planted some of these in another spot. I'll show you those, but I planted those on the peak. Now we're going to plant these in the valley. Here they'll be a little more protected, there'll be a little more moisture, they'll be more likely to spring faster. I'm going to show you some of the other moringas we've got planted around here. See these moringa here? These are probably 7 feet tall. Well, this one is. This one here is about 7 feet tall. There are 2 others here that we're eventually going to cut them out and turn them into mulch, but not yet. And same thing right here. These 2 are even bigger. Oddly enough, these trees are 2 months younger than the other ones I'm going to show you. But these are right here on the swale. As you see, the swale's right there filled with water. So these are right on the swale. Right here, these are support species for the food forest. If you look, there's the jackfruit right there. And over there is the star apple. So, right in between them, we have these. And they're doing fantastic. And one of the things you understand, the moringa is the ultimate superfood. It really is the ultimate superfood. It's got more vitamin C than oranges, more protein than broccoli. And this is a drought-resistant pioneer legume species. This is being used to treat malnourishment all across Africa. We could take these leaves, dry them, and throw them into any recipe and add nutrient to your food. No matter what you're cooking, you strip the leaves off this, throw them into a recipe, you're adding nutrients. Very good. And another great thing is we're planting so many of these, and we're probably going to cut down 75% of them. But the plan is to have goats and sheep here. So we're going to feed them to the goats and to the sheep, which will make them even healthier. And that's how we're cycling nutrient here. That's the plan. We're going to look at these moringa here. Again, these are probably 8 feet tall, give or take. These are probably 4 months old. This is one of the great benefits of the moringa. It is fast grower, very fast grower. This is the end of the swale. Right here is the spillway of this swale. As you see, we still have some water in it here. So, water comes in, fills this swale, then it overflows and moves down into the next set, which we haven't really gotten into yet. And here's how good these look. Now these 2 are on the uphill side of the swale, and look at them. They look very good, very healthy. Again, these will be cut down and either fed to animals or turned into mulch. We're going to coppice these or pollard these dozens of times in the next couple years. Okay, if you look, those are the moringas. See, they're all the way there. We've got a moringa there. And we've got this tall one here. And all of these are moringas. I planted these every couple of feet all the way along this canal. These have had access to the sun, and they're on the uphill side of this bulldozer swale. Now, we haven't gotten much done on this bulldozer swale yet, but it is functioning in the rainy that we're getting. So, we see what's happening. These moringas are doing fantastic. This is how we're growing our own mulch. and high quality feed. All right, I'm going to show you these. These are the last ones we're going to show. These I planted in this field. And as you see, they're only about 3 feet tall. I planted these about 4 months ago. And for 3 of those 4 months, they have been in severe drought conditions. Very, very dry. Very, very hot. We just started getting rain about 3 weeks ago. And these I only watered every 2 weeks, maybe. I'd walk over here if I remembered, because I'll give you an example. The food forest is way over there. So I'd walk over here when I thought about it, and if they showed signs of distress, I would water them. If they didn't show signs of distress, I left them. These are on the peaks of these mounding, the way they have this property mounded from the cane. This is a peak. If I had been thinking, I would have put them in the valley. We're going to plant these, the next bunch, in the valleys, because the goal is to increase, try and level this out, but level it out with organic matter, not tilling this entire property. But I've got several of these planted here. If you look, there's another one, and there's some more down there further. And this is what we're doing. It's just part of the fertility process. Get in as many pioneering species as we can. See, there's another moringa. And another one. They don't look nearly as good, but they're alive. And they're going to be increasing the fertility of this property. This is one step. All right, that's it, guys.